Time now for great day food. How about a delicious steak dinner you can make right in your own kitchen? Kara, cover your eyes. This is a strip steak.
Oh.
So we're making a pan-seared steak with bourbon chili butter. Sounds fancy, but you consider this an easy weeknight meal.
This is an easy weeknight meal. So simple. And you
I
can
love easy weeknight meals.
Yeah. And
skillets.
Right in one pan, keep it simple. You can roast some potatoes in the oven to go with it. You know, here's the thing. A lot of people think of a steak as not really like a weeknight type thing.
No, I think of it as a special occasion.
Yeah, we're going to go out and have steaks tonight. Well, my store had these beautiful New York strips. They're sliced nice and thin. They were like, it was like $8 or something for
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Can you ask the butcher to slice them thin like that?
Absolutely. They'll cut them nice and thin for you like this. And it's great because, you know, they cook quickly too. So it's a really quick, easy thing to do.
Yeah, the thick ones would be a little harder.
They take a little more time, but if you got the time, go for the thick ones for sure, always. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a little salt to these. You guys know I'm gonna salt, you know.
You're
like
gonna
to assault your meats.
I'm gonna
assault the strip steak.
That's right. We're gonna salt them.
Both sides, because you eat both sides.
That's right. Oh, I like how you said that, because you eat both sides.
That's what you told me, I think.
Right. Both, it doesn't come seasoned on both sides, but I like it because I'm gonna eat both sides. That makes sense. From now on, if I said that, I'm gonna say yes, I did say that.
Okay. Someone said that to me.
So perfect.
It's a good line. So it looks heavy, this amount of salt I put on here, right?
Yeah.
But this is the thing people don't understand. You can salt it super heavy like this, but what happens is a lot of that comes off in the cooking process.
Okay.
Right? Especially if you were to grill it or something like that, it's gonna come off.
Okay.
So don't be afraid of it. I season the heck out of burgers when I do it.
Okay.
So, got some salt on there. We're gonna add just a little bit of olive oil to our pan, right? Just a little bit. And let it get nice and hot. All around, there we go. And we're gonna take our steaks and lay them in. Always lay it away from your body, right? Because you don't want it to splash on you. So lay it away from your body. So while these guys are getting nice and happy in here, I love the sound of steak cooking. It makes me so happy. So while these guys are getting happy, let's talk about how we're gonna make this butter, okay? So I've got some beautiful whiskey from my friends at American Metal. This stuff is delicious. If you're a whiskey guy, I am. I love this. I don't know if you're a whiskey guy.
I'm not a whiskey guy.
No?
No, but it's okay.
I don't think
like
I'm a whiskey girl, but I mean, if it's cooking, I mean, maybe it's
right.
maybe
it's perfect
okay.
for it. So much flavor gets added from this. Let me show you how we're going to use that too. We've also got a little bit of butter. We've got a little bit of red chili here.
Oh, yum.
Right? I've got a little bit of garlic. I've got a little rosemary and some herbs here. And so what we're going to do is talk about this chili. So the inside of the chili is where the ribs,
heat.
I call them, yes, and the seeds, but they're all in there.
Okay.
So let me show you how to get around that, okay? So what we're going to do, now if you like that heat, don't be afraid of it, leave it in there. But I take my knife, I do one little thin slice down. I'll show you up close.
This is the chili bourbon butter.
Right there. I just slice that down so it splits open like that.
Yeah,
okay.
a little envelope.
Then I take my knife and just gently slide it in. And I'm kind of pulling it apart as I'm doing it. Right?
Oh, to take out the ribs.
To take out those ribs and those seeds all in one shot. Because that's where the most of the heat is.
That's beautiful.
And you need to rinse it out because there's still a few more seeds?
Don't worry about it. You can take it, you can just tap it out like this. Good to go.
Okay.
So we got that. That's how I get it. And then I cut it up into strips and slice it into little, you know, little
so
dice.
that's that.
Yes, sir. Just
Got
like that.
Okay.
So let's see. We should have a nice browning here. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
look at that.
Look at that. Beautiful. That's what we're talking about here.
And unlike the chicken dish you showed us, you didn't have to flour that. It just
No, you don't have to flour these at all. You could, but I mean, you don't have to. Like, I want that happening here. So what happens here is, a lot of people say, caramelize that steak. Steaks don't caramelize. Proteins don't caramelize, right? It's called the Maillard reaction.
Okay.
It's when the protein hits a certain temperature, it completely changes and becomes brown. Sugars caramelize, proteins do not.
Okay.
So here we go. Yeah, remember, there'll be a science test later.
I know. I'm like,
Maillard.
whoa.
Okay, so we got those steaks happening, getting super happy. Let's add some bourbon, right?
Bourbon, okay.
Here we go. I'm gonna take it off the heat whenever you add liquor, okay?
It's kid approved because it burns off.
Oh, yeah, alcohol burns off. So it's important to take it off the fire because if it doesn't, it can catch on fire. So we're gonna add a little bourbon in there. There we go. And I'm doing it with the protein still in there to get some of that flavor mixed in with it.
Not a whole lot of bourbon.
Oh, but I smell the alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, great. So look, that's getting happy. Let's take these guys out of here and put them on our plate like this, right? Now.
So they're done?
They're done for now. We'll let them rest.
Okay.
We're gonna add some of our chili right in here, just like this. Then we're gonna add some nice sliced garlic.
Sliced garlic, not from the jar,
Fresh
but from the fresh garlic.
And sliced, not minced.
Yes, and the reason why is I don't want it to burn. So I got it sliced, I'll put that in there.
Bigger pieces of garlic, less chance it burns.
You got it. Let that
And
get
just
happy.
easier.
Now I want you to see how much that has reduced down. Like we've taken the water out of it, it's reduced, you see?
Yeah.
That's what we want to have happen here. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter to it.
Kara, you want some more whiskey over there?
And he asked me if I want to drink
So
something.
you want a shot? We'll do a shot before
Can
we start.
can barely cook with it.
Do a shot of whiskey, Kara and I will both be on the floor.
I'm gonna add a little pinch of rosemary because rosemary is delicious. A little bit of black pepper. And we're gonna let that butter melt down in there. Look at that. How gorgeous does that look?
So this is your steak with bourbon chili butter.
Yeah, so take
And
these
that's it.
steaks
You're going
out.
to put it over, or you're going to put the steak back in it.
No, well you could actually.
Oh, okay,
You
you're gonna
definitely
put it
could do
over.
that. I was gonna pour it over just like this. Look at that.
That's it.
Now you can take this too. This is a fun thing. So if I take this and I pour it into a bowl, let it get cool.
Okay.
It'll get solid.
Oh.
And then you can even take it out and roll it up as it get a little bit softer. But then it gets like this nice solid chili butter, which is amazing. You guys want to taste this butter? Come on, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Let's get it again. Just take a little taste of it. Be careful with the chili. Just taste it a little like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to taste just butter. Okay, hang on.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And you get that beautifulness from the bourbon in there. We'll pour that right over top
Not
of the
too
steak.
spicy at all. It's delicious.
No, not at all. Look at that. All that color looks beautiful on there. I like to add a little bit of fresh parsley. Now, not because it adds color or any of that, because it actually adds a bite of freshness to it. So I take some parsley, just rough chop it. Yep, rough chop it right here.
And put it on top.
Just like this.
Look, it looks like Christmas.
But
And
seriously.
that's Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night dinner.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Wednesday,
There you go.
Thursday, Friday.
I mean, we just did this in less than 5 minutes.
How about
That's
that,
amazing.
right? It's amazing. And if you want the steaks cooked more, cooked like more well done or more medium well,
Leave them in the pan a little bit
that's
more.
it. It's not rocket science. There you go.
Do we get to try the steak or just
Delicious.
the
Yeah,
butter?
jump in there. Get a little piece of it.
Just
See what you
gonna
think.
use the big knife, Scott.
That's
I'll
a
give you a little,
big knife you got going on
give
right
you a
there.
little
Well,
piece too.
It's awesome. I'm really happy with this dish. It's a simple one that you can make all the time. New York strips. You could use skirt steak. You could use flank steak. But use the thinner cuts. I think it makes, for cooking
It's
a weeknight meal,
delicious.
easy.
You know, the strip steak called the skirt steak and asked if he could borrow some clothes.
Oh, boy.
Thank you so much. Chef Plum, thank you so much.
That's a good one.
Thank you.